Hey there guys, Mobile Gamer here, and today we'll be working in Brave Frontier, and we're going to be going over the level 7 Elgift dungeon. So, one thing before we start off, it is 60 energy, which is about 3 hours worth of energy recovery, so you want a good team, a solid team, that can beat it without question. My team for that, I have Hale as a leader for parameters up and BBH fill rate, Avant for all kinds of damage buffs, Krantz for mitigation and the dark element, extra damage, Samira for status ailment nullification and attacks, Trident for the shield, of course, because the Elgifts hit like tanks, and Avani for normal hit up, and then the super spark buff. So what you want to do in the first 2 battles, it'll be normal enemies. Sometimes in the second battle there's a chance for imps to spawn, but sometimes they won't. If they do spawn, there's a pretty high chance of capturing them, so that's pretty good. What you want to do in the first 2 battles is use your normal attacks up until you get your overdrive gauge full. Whenever you get your overdrive gauge full, you can spam Brave Bursts as much as you want. But the 2 things you want to make sure of is that you have your overdrive gauge ready and your Brave Bursts ready, completely ready for the third fight. The third fight, what you want to do is basically kill him in 3 hits, or in 3 turns. The first turn you'll probably get him down to a little bit above 50%, the second turn down past 50%, and the third turn should be a kill. The reason why I say that is because after he gets down past 50%, there's a pretty high chance that he'll get a buff that will increase the hit count, and that will basically 2-shot any unit. So you want to watch out for that. It'll 2-shot him even through Trident shield. So, then basically what you want to do is use an overdrive unit, like an ultimate Brave Burst unit, that gets a damage boost up. For me, I used Hale because she has the full BB gauge regeneration every turn, which is super useful since it's 1 part on the enemy. And she also has a lot of BB attack boosts too. Then I have Avant and Avani who do a lot of extra damage, Krantz for the dark damage, and aside from that it's basically just full damage per second. You want to make sure too that every turn you have Trident's shield up, just because it's an extra safety buffer, and the Elgift can at times do 3 or 4 of those genocide tablet attacks, the AoE attacks, in 1 turn, and that will wipe your team. So, first turn, you get him down a little bit above 50%, shouldn't be much of an issue. Then, once you get him down past 50%, you'll do you might have a chance of doing that buff with the extra high normal hit count, which could end up being problematic. So, you want to kill him in the 3rd turn, just to make sure that your units won't die. And as far as the drop rate for these guys goes, it's pretty abysmal. There's not a very high drop rate for them. You could farm it 5 times and not get one, but it's good experience. It's 15,000 some experience for every run that you do, and that's pretty good leveling. It's also very fast as well, fast leveling. It's not efficient for the energy, but what else can you really do? So, other than that, I hope that was helpful. Basically your goal is to get overdrive up, get your Brave Burst up within the first 2 battles, then UBB and Brave Burst spam him until he's dead, hopefully in 3 turns. Good luck with that. I hope you guys get plenty of Elgifts. I know they don't drop very often, but when they do from this dungeon, they're pretty good. Aside from that, there's not much to discuss, and I'll see you next video. Mobile Gamer out.